Hello again, friends. UtakataJ6 back again, and in this video on MediateCraft version 0.2, I'm going to simply show off the next class of blocks that were added, which is the soft or grainy blocks. The first one of these we've already seen in the previous video. That is black sand. Remember, black sand can undergo a phase transition by eroding it with water into regular sand. However, if we mine it on survival mode, it can actually drop a couple of different resources. Let's see what we can get. So there it's dropping itself. Self again. Self again. Perhaps that code has been disabled for a moment. Do pardon. The second type of soft block is known as gypsum. This is just a mineral. It will be found in the deserts, and it will drop a chemical that will be eventually of use in Mediate's future. Likewise, two more of these blocks, niter and nitritite, once again are simply ores that generate only in the desert and drop chemicals that will be of use in Mediate's future. Mediate's and Better Than Wolves future, I might say. Very simple. You would find these underground and you would simply mine them and they drop resources. As of right now, they're dropping placeholder resources because we haven't really gotten into the complex mechanics of the systems of Mediate. Rather, we're just focusing on getting the basic framework in place as well as we can again. The next type of block is called the Heavy Mineral Sands Ore Deposit, HMSOD, one of my favorite blocks in the mod, and also the most devilishly difficult to find, perhaps. This block only spawns on beaches. You can see a couple examples here. You have to be paying attention. When you mine this block, you get a specific gem called rutile. And rutile is the basis for the titanium metal, which will be introduced in greater length in a different video. But that's HMSOD for you. The next two blocks are natron and sylvite. These are salt minerals, so they're each a form of salt, which would naturally spawn in the world. However, for Mediate's sakes, I believe I'm going to remove the world generation of these blocks, and I'm going to have them only be obtained through a special method, which hasn't quite been introduced yet, although I will say that it has been in the past and works perfectly fine. Again, that's simply keeping with the thread of having world generation completely unnecessary to fully enjoy MediateCraft. Also, with Flowerchild's possible hints at doing things with salt, I don't want to have salt generating willy-nilly throughout the world. Which brings me to the last item, last block in this group, which is actually halite, salt itself, sodium chloride, the mineral which actually gives you salt. I have these currently generating on high cliffs in the deserts, as you would think of when you think of salt flats in the actual world. However, once again, I may have that changed if salt becomes like a very valuable resource, and there is a backup way for generating it in place. All that aside, however, that is very simply the 8 soft blocks in Mediate. And as you notice, with the exception of black sand and HMSOD, they're all primarily found in the deserts. So they're not ores that you have to worry about encountering and saying, well, what is it this time around? I don't remember. That'll do. Thanks for watching.